What up, what up, what up? This your boy Cojack, and we got a special guest here, go by the name Jordan Hendricks, who is the founder and creator of Solo Visions. First and foremost, want to say appreciate you coming through.
Thank you.
And first question is, can you just tell us about yourself?
I'm a camera guy, man. All around artist, basically. I give out visuals for a lot of rappers, commercials, pretty much anything involving visuals. Plays, stage, anything, bro.
Alright, and how did you get into doing videos?
That goes a long time back. Probably around the time when I was like 12 years old. My brother Polo Boy, he was making a song, and he wanted a video for it or whatever. My grandpa, he had a lot of cameras, so we went ahead and grabbed one and just started recording. And I always started off just by shooting all of his videos, and then we start off with this crappy editing software, and it just went on from there, man. So it just continued to grow.
So you was already comfortable with just being behind the scenes, because you know everybody want to be in front now.
See, that I was, but man, basically I like being behind the camera because I got to edit and do all the extra stuff. And then for me though, like I wanted to be in front of the camera, so I started making videos on YouTube. So that's basically what ended up happening after that, bro. Because I just went on to YouTube and just started making a ton of videos. And then, but
you wasn't rapping.
No, I made a couple parody videos, which was like
what, some King Batch type shit.
Yeah.
You was doing Vine before Vine.
Yeah, basically.
You know, Vine is dead now.
Yeah.
I ain't seen Vine. Is Vine still an app?
Basically, bro. I don't know. It's gone.
Because now you got that minute shit on Instagram. So
yeah.
that's a whole new game.
For real.
Ain't nobody doing 7 seconds now.
For real.
But what do you feel about video guys bring to the table? For
me, I feel like we're the people, we bring the most because we give out the visuals and the main thing that everyone wants to see. So when you're making a track or whatever, and you're rapping or whatever, everyone's like, all right, that's a nice song. But when you get the visuals behind it and the video going, everyone's gonna be like, oh, that dude, he looks fresh. That girl looks bad as hell. You got money. We actually get to see everything. We give the product, and we actually make the people who they are. To me, that's how I feel. So
yeah, cause I mean with them, I think the songs is okay. You know what I'm saying, to make songs. But you may have an okay song and the video be amazing and make people like the song.
Yep, and that draws a lot of people in, and especially for the fact that, you know, the views or whatever, the view count, and they get to see that and they're like, oh, who is this? And then they click it, and sometimes they have the audio clips and it's just like, all right, that's a nice picture, that's cool, but if you get that visual, it's just like,
yeah,
it fits the description of whatever they're trying to talk about or rap about or sing about. So,
cause I don't like audio on YouTube. Like,
yeah, there's no point in that, bro.
When you post a song and you just post it to YouTube and it's just a picture.
That's very true.
It's like, why not SoundCloud? Like,
or a lyric video at least something.
Yeah, a slideshow.
Yep, SoundCloud.
Just give me something more than just this one picture.
Yeah, bro.
Because I'm not watching anything.
Yep. SoundCloud, to me, SoundCloud is the best place for music, besides, like, you know, the main, you know, iTunes or something like that.
Audio, man.
Yeah, I was about to say that too, bro. And even that piff at times, you know. But
yeah, that piff is for if you there.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't got to be on, but
yeah,
you invested to a point where you feel comfortable going on that piff. Because if you go on that piff right now, Peoria, I don't know what, like, we gonna rock with Spinrilla.
Yeah, something.
And I just found out Spinrilla actually not that bad.
Yeah, I got that.
It's like iTunes a little bit. It's like iTunes. But as far as with videos, I think they bring the person's creative license to life. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And they making the most money.
Yeah.
They making more money than the rappers do.
That's one thing that nobody understands. To me, I can say here, I can go, let's say to like the 4th of July. I went in the most casual outfit. And everybody else got dressed up. And it's just, I don't know where I'm getting at this, but like, I'm not a cocky person or whatever, but like, even when I'm shooting a video, okay, but like, I'll sit there and just record it or whatever, and this person, the rapper, can be sitting there saying, I got money, I got money, I got money, and then when I cut the camera off, they're asking, they're handing back their money, the money to the guys that they borrowed it from, bro. It's just, it's crazy. I'm all over the place, because it's like, it frustrates me sometimes because people flex really hard. Yeah. But I mean, man, for me, they don't take advantage of like what they have or whatever, because they sit there and like they'll sit there and I don't know where I'm getting at, man.
I wish you wouldn't cut the camera off.
I'm telling you,
just save that little footage, so just in case they dish you.
That's what I do, bro. That's what I do, bro. Nobody knows I still have every single clip. I still have every single clip of whatever I shoot, whether it's a rapper, a singer, or whatever. I have something of them falling. I got something of them talking shit. I got whatever the hell or whatever. And like, I'm not the type to do something like that, but a lot of people don't understand that the cameraman sees it all. And people overlook me because I'm just the behind the scenes person. I'm not saying like, you know, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think people don't understand the value of the music video when it's like you grew up on music video.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody couldn't wait to see BET 106 and Park on TV. That's all video. That's all we got out of it. People's debuting, so videos is huge. Like,
and everybody wants that.
But yeah.
And this is a message to everybody. This is to everybody. For the people that want that, if you take that passion serious, you should be willing to pay what the person is, what you want. You can't expect a 4K video for $20. Because I've had that message over 1 million times from 1 million different people, like, hey, I got $30, can I get a video today? You can get a snippet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get a snippet, and you got to come to me or I can meet you somewhere, but like, people don't pay for the product that they're passionate for, which is crazy to me, because if I ever get a chance to shoot a Sprite video or something like that, I don't care, you don't have to pay me, you know what I'm saying? Like, that alone, Sprite, like, you know, like, whoa, like little stuff, and I don't understand it. I really don't sometimes.
I don't think people take the music serious.
At all.
Like, I'm very interested to see how many people rap now are going to be rapping on July, 8th or 9th, whatever day it is, next year. And how many people still going to be
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people just want the fame behind it and, of course, the money or whatever, but as a businessman and a cameraman behind the scenes, like, I really don't care about fame. The only thing that I want really, or not really want, but like, I want to be known to an extent, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a business.
You want your credit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just straight credit. I just want a business to grow. I could care less about my name. Jordan Hendricks, you know what I'm saying? That's whatever. But Solo Vision, if that continued to grow, and if I had to even invest into it, that's worth it to me because I'm passionate about what I do. But for some people, they never invest into their talent. Like, I started off with a flip camera, and for the longest I've been one of them very small flip cameras that only cost however much money.
And it was the truth back then.
That's what I'm saying, and it was a camera that said HD on it. So for me, I was like, oh, it's an HD camera. Let's go ahead and use it. I rock with that for forever. I shot videos with that, and I was only charging $10 to $30 for a full length music video. You know what I'm saying?
And that was only clips too. You only could do like little clips.
That's what I'm saying. So like about 5 minutes. So I rock with that, and I was editing on Movie Maker, the Windows Movie Maker. That was it. And they were pretty trash videos. You know, everybody starts somewhere. Yeah. So like eventually I ended up growing, and I still have the camera, and this is what a lot of people don't get. I have a Canon T3. A Canon T3 is like kind of the lowest of the low, and I'm still making profit off of this. And I'm gonna get to the main part where I'm getting at. So there's a Rebel T3, a T3i, T4, T4i, and goes all the way up to 7i. That's what they're on now. I'm at the bottom of the bottom. And I still put out quality that I'm like, people don't understand what you can work with. And recently I just got a 4K video or a camera from my brother. Thank him for that, Polo Boy. But like, you have to start somewhere, and people don't take advantage of what they actually have. Because I I used to upload videos to YouTube and edit on the YouTube software. Now I got Sony Vegas Pro, which is an $800 program, and that's tremendously helpful because it helps me out, chop it up or whatever. You have to invest into yourself, and a lot of people don't get that. And like for me, like I said, the T3 Canon is just like, it's a nice camera. Don't get me wrong. If you ever see my videos, you're like, oh, it's still a nice video. But for the fact that some people are out here, and I'm not bashing anybody, but they got a T6 camera or a Mark II Canon, which is like a $2,000 camera or $4,000 camera or whatever, and they're putting out these music videos that are just like choppy and they don't put time into their craft to me. Yeah. And that's as a video guy. I actually watch all that stuff, and like I respect a lot of people in Peoria or Chicago or whatever, but as a video man, I always look at all that stuff. So I don't know. It's just
I'm critical on videos too. I started off doing videos and mixtapes with my friend, and I went to school, did some school stuff for it as well. Everybody knows how Zach with K feels about video guys here. Zach is very critical. He actually likes your videos. Nice. He can't stand KO's videos and Landlord Films. So when Zach likes some shit, because he a video photographer, I don't know, cinematographer, whatever.
Videographer, whatever you want to call it.
That's what he do, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like, he critical with like a lot of people here that do videos, they don't know what angles are. You know, they don't know how to get certain type of shots. Exactly. It's just pretty much staying here. And I'm going to wiggle the camera like this. Nobody really knows about shots.
A lot of people, like, some of my videos, I'm not going to lie, like, I give whatever someone wants. But if you look at all my videos, majority of them, most people just want the same type where it's just they're in their mom's house jumping around, clip, chop, 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 and save it and render it. Like, to me, that's cool or whatever, and you ask me to direct it, but you're directing it yourself. So it's just like, sometimes I get frustrated or whatever, so like, but like, people don't understand like what kind of, like, I don't know what I'm getting at, but like, people don't get that there's other options out here for your videos. If you're sitting here rapping about, I don't know, sending your pills and saying drugs or something like that, and then you gotta find something that fits your description or whatever, which is cool. But like, if you're talking about I'm in love and yet you're
with 50 niggas,
that's what I'm saying. You're in love and you got 50 people behind you. It doesn't make sense to me. And I don't know, man. It gets crazy to me.
My thing was, if I was a rapper, if I'm having somebody, I'm paying you to do this video. I'm gonna give you my vision. And then you take my vision, and then you create it.
Exactly.
And you create, and you add your whatever you want, as long as the essence of it is where I want. Like, I want to do the video downtown, and I want to do it right here. Everything else is you.
Exactly.
That's it. That's what you pay these people to do.
Exactly.
Not just to sit here and hold the camera while you jump around.
Right, bro. And you'd be surprised because some of these people would be like, I want this shot over here, not down here. And then, like, they'll direct it themselves, but it turns into a cliche video. But I give them what they want. Some of these videos didn't even make it to my channel. you know, like,
I would,
here's your video, you know.
Podcast. I gotta start taking in the future some of them, but
some stuff doesn't even make it to the channel. So I just send it to them. There you go. You rock with it. Some 2 videos I've never even put my tag because like it's just been that crazy, bro.
They see them videos in Chicago and they're like, oh, I want one like that.
Right. And it doesn't.
They seen, like, I credit Chief Keef to do a lot of things. Yeah. But I just blame him.
To me,
I blame him with a lot of shit. Like, in a good, it's a good blame. It's a good blame though. It's like you were able to take some simple shit and make it crazy, but now everybody trying to do what he did, and it's not gonna work the same. No. That man did one in somebody. Basement, living room,
in his grandma's house or something, or his mom's house or something.
Jumping around. It didn't even look like it was filmed. It looked like it was the computer and the camera from the computer got the whole video.
For real.
And now everybody want to have. I didn't know when it was cool. I didn't know when it got cool to have 90 niggas behind you in a video.
That's what I'm saying. If I were a rapper, it's not saying like the spotlight's on me, you know what I'm saying? But like the spotlight is on you. You're the main rapper. Why do you have all these people behind you trying to back you up, trying to make you feel comfortable about what you're trying to rap about? You shouldn't. Every video should not consist of a million people in the video. I mean, if you're that type of rapper, go ahead and do you. You know what I'm saying? But like,
let them rap then. Shit. Let all the million rap.
That's what I'm saying. Go ahead. Let's see what they gotta say.
Yeah, let them get a cameo because they jumping up and down.
For real.
No, they tired.
For real, they be sweating.
Yeah, it be too hot for all that.
Man.
But what you were speaking on your video, different types of videos. So what can you give us some of the different types of videos and then also your favorite type?
Yeah. Let me see different types. There's the storyline videos. Those are honestly my favorite because those give off a storyline that has the art behind it. You know, like you can follow along. You're like, oh, that's like if it's an emotional song, you're gonna get emotional from watching the video. If it's a hateful song, you know, you might get a little hateful towards whatever they're rapping about. So like storyline, because I can get different angles and it shows just different stuff. It's not the same repetitive stuff, same scenes. So storylines would probably be my favorite. Then you have the turn up videos, which is pretty much what everyone has, which is like straight up jumping around, rapping. Those are cool. Those are fun at times, you know. But like if I'm going out and I'm shooting a video and you're high as hell and you're drunk already and you're asking me to smoke or drink with you, why would you want that type of product for your video? You don't want someone shaking with a shaky video camera or being high as hell not knowing what he's recording. And some people just don't get that sense because it's just like, why would, like, that doesn't make any sense. But like some of them are fun because the people that I've worked with are fun people. But then some of them are just like, you know, those ratchet, just unnecessary people. Sometimes they'll just be like, bro, like, let's walk all the way down here. Now drive me and my crew all the way over here. I'm not a taxi, bro. You know, like, I don't know. It gets complicated as a behind the scenes guy. So yeah, those type of videos, and then the list goes on from there. Like you have those are the main two that I always do. For me, there's been a few like snippet videos where it's just like a straight rapping. I did one for Cordell a while back, and it's basically like, you know, just walking down the street like spitting what you got, straight fire or whatever. And you know, it's just there's different varieties or whatever, but by far storylines are probably my favorite.
Storylines. What's the most difficult videos for you to do that you've done so far? And was it the video or was it the people?
If we're talking videos, the main difficulty about that is the scenes, whether like someone might want a video downtown Peoria and then they want to go to Canton and shoot something in the farms or something like that. You know, that's the only difficult part, like travel wise. Other than that, like I get paid for my time, so that doesn't matter. But that's the only difficult thing. Now, if we're talking about people, like I was saying beforehand, bro, like yeah, the difficult people that want the perfectionist stuff, but at the same time, I appreciate that in those people
you
because
deal with that.
Yeah, because like you can be a perfectionist or whatever, and that's dope to me because it's like you want what you want. You know what I'm saying? You're paying for what you're getting.
You.
That's what I'm saying. So it's my job to make sure I live up to your standards. But for some people, like I said before, they're high as hell and drunk and offering me drinks, and I'm just like, no, man, I don't want to. I drove. Like, you know what I'm saying? I drove, no. And 2, I got to shoot your video. And 3, I have another video after you. And you're sitting here saying, you know, like, I'm going to pay you, or whatever. I'm an upfront guy, or, like, prior, like, 2 days before. Like, pay me in advance, and then we'll get it done. But some people, like, I try to work with as many people as I can on their money, finances, or whatever, when it comes down to, like, I'll pay before as long as it's before the video or right when we get done, I'm cool or whatever. But like some people are like, all right, cool, and walk off, and then it's like, all right, well, like, where's my money type thing, like, and that's when it gets difficult because like I have over probably about 6 videos sitting on my computer right now, and that's because nobody's paid for them. That's crazy as hell to me, bro. And like, they paid a little bit. They paid a portion or something like that. I usually run $150 per video, and they've given me $100. But like, as a businessman, I can't put out your video because
I'll put out half.
That's what I'm saying. You get half. You get 10 seconds maybe.
And the half would be the end.
That's what I'm saying. But until that's what I'm saying. So yeah, bro. Like, it's just little stuff, man. And that's the only difficult part with people when it comes down to money or their mindsets. Is it gets complicated as ever, bro.
And what do you think? What do you feel Peoria is lacking?
A support system, bro. Because a lot of these people in Peoria, I'm an all around guy. I try to listen to everybody that I can. I click everything and just follow along and see like who's good, who's not, or who's someone I can listen to or whatever. And that's just me. But some of these people around here, they'll see whoever's at the top of the charts, quote unquote, of Peoria. They're always gonna ride for them only. So let's say like rapper A makes a fire mixtape and it's just really a knockoff of like a Future or something like that, or a Young Thug. People will go towards that one rapper and say he's the best in Peoria. Now you could have someone over here, rapper B, who's rapping like Nas or J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar, and I'm not bashing any of these people or whatever, but like they might have bars or whatever, and that deters because they're listening to someone that's making turn up music. Turn up music is not bad to me, but like there's a limit where you have to listen to both. To me, like
you need a balance of ratchetness and righteousness.
That's what exactly. Like I don't want to sit here and listen to straight bars all day. You know what I'm saying? Some days I want to ride down the street and just listen to some straight up turn up music or something like that. But a lot of people in Peoria, they just listen to the rapper A and never hear rapper B. And then they get frustrated or something like that when they see that the other rapper is, like, for the list that you made, they made the list, and the other rapper did not.
Yeah, it was some rapper B's on there, and it was a couple rapper A's. But my thing is, like, on a day like today, alright, all the police brutality shit that's going on, do you really think we want to hear turn up shit right now?
That's what I'm
Everybody
saying.
protesting about this. Do you really think they want to hear turn up shit?
Exactly.
Or do they want to hear some empowerment, some uplifting type shit?
And that's the bad thing about Peoria because a lot of these people, and I understand it because like I've been around, like I've been very poor in my life, so I've been around the poorest of the poorest. I've been around the wealthiest in my life, private jets, and I've been like just normal, and I've seen it all, so I understand the rage of some people and the mindsets of others, but there has to be a balance to me because like you have to, a lot of people here are one-sided. So like let's say like with the police brutality or something like that, and this is a very controversial subject or whatever, but like some people, a lot of black people will be like, black people lives matter, black people, of course they do, you know what I'm saying? And I'm totally for that. But then I was on Facebook the other day and someone was bashing all other cultures, all of them, because in their eyes they didn't matter. Only black people did. You know what I'm saying? Like to me that was like, I was like, whoa, that's such a setback. And this is Peoria. Like, what about Asian people? You know what I'm saying? The Indian people or something like that. A lot of people don't understand what's going on in other countries and stuff like that. And
my thing with that is, because I think I seen people talking about it too. Is I don't fuck with hashtags.
Right.
Fuck the hashtag. Fuck all lives matter. Fuck all black lives matter. Hashtags don't mean shit to me. Protesting don't mean shit to me. But my thing is, all those other communities, they take care of each other. Yep. You know what I'm saying? We don't. We're divided.
That's the bad thing about it.
Yeah, we hurt ourselves with that, and also, analogy I like to use is, like, it's for all lives matter. Let's just say all bones matter. Exactly. We got bones that's broke right now. Yeah. We gonna take care of them. The black community are the legs. We're broke. You can't go nowhere without the legs being healthy. So we just take care of them. That's how I look at it when it comes to
that's what
all
I'm saying.
lives or black lives. Like, black lives matter, so do all lives matter, but who's getting targeted right now? The black people. So they matter.
That's a good way to put it, but that's exactly how so many people
right now it's us, but at the same time, let's not forget
everything else. Exactly. Like a lot of people
but also all these other communities, They need to help us out.
Exactly. So then that's when I understand the rage between a lot of black people and then some mindsets of white people or whatever, and like it becomes a huge deal, and sometimes nobody ever sits back and just looks at it.
Yeah,
so
no one evaluates the situation.
Exactly. A lot of people are angry, and then other people are like, "Why are you angry?"
Yeah.
So then those people battle, and then you have the middle people like me who sit back and just like,
yeah,
I see both sides.
White people, you're not gonna understand, but at the same time, we can bash white people for it, but it's just like
doesn't make us any better.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's not like they don't give a fuck about black people, so fuck Asians. No.
Yeah,
no,
like what?
They not bothering us.
Right.
They sticking together. Let's stick together and police ourselves type shit. So exactly. I definitely agree.
Yeah.
With that, it's just
and like the Peoria, like basically, long story short, like if people really opened up their eyes, they would get it. Yeah. That's basically it when it comes down to it. So
yeah, because it's like, what does Peoria have right now? That's just for hip hop music, not even color. I ain't even going color. What do we have? Brandon Rice. He does a lot of things.
Yeah.
Club Envy.
Yep.
It's fights every other week there. People getting shut down.
Yep.
Levels got shut down. Club Purple is fights there. People getting shot outside of clubs.
And that's
what do we really got as far as a place where we can go to have concerts or showcases or things of that nature.
And that's
without risking us acting like a fool.
That's the crazy thing. And then this is when this is another controversy or whatever. This is when a lot of like white people, they'll be at the concerts and all they know is black people are finna act crazy and fight. And not all black people are like that. Yeah. Like they'll be like, you know what I'm saying, they'll be in the front and in the back all you hear is nigga blah blah blah, and they're fighting. So through their mindset, these people that go to Morton high schools or East Peoria high schools or whatever, they're gonna be like, oh, black people again. And then it's a rotation that keeps going in circles, bro. And I don't know, man. We can talk about this all day.
What's crazy is they want to be us.
Exactly.
Black is cool. People gotta understand that. Like, yeah, I'm talking about our generation, kids. I ain't talking about the other people. Of course, they hate us. They don't like us because of our skin color, police, all that. But black is cool. The way people dress, the way people talk, what they listening to, hip hop. Yep. Hip hop is the biggest culture in the entire world.
Exactly.
We impact everything, and we don't make no money off of it.
Exactly.
For us to have that much power, and you got the godfathers of hip hop broke, bankrupt.
That's crazy.
That doesn't make any sense. And why? These dudes don't have health insurance. They don't got life insurance. They don't dental vision. They don't have none of that. It's no occupation for music. You start making music, this your career, you forget about all the things you need.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And life as itself. We don't have a union for this hip hop shit. Nothing that normal corporations have, we don't have. Mm-hmm. But it's cool to be black. You know, so when you got these white people coming to these concerts and they see 5 black dudes fighting or 5 black girls, that's all of us. We're grouped together.
Yep.
The same, but also we have to look at it the same way. When a cop kills a black man, it's all cops are bad. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And there may be some good cops out there. So we all do it. You know what I mean?
And it's not just it becomes a big deal, bro. And it just I don't know. That's something crazy, dog.
Yeah, Peoria just gotta do better. And then these politicians and these mayors, these radio stations, all that extra
it doesn't
shit,
help.
They gotta come together and they gotta help and get in contact with the youth.
Yeah.
Everybody have, you know where Power 92 radio station is?
Yeah.
You know where Energy radio station is? Mm-hmm. Kiss FM? All those. You know how people don't?
Exactly.
That's a problem.
Exactly.
If you do music and you don't know what these radio stations
that's what frustrates me too, bro. Is if I was a rapper, I always watch interviews throughout my entire day. Every single day I watch interviews. Someone that I've recently watched or I've always been watching is Montana 300. And every interview, he's always said how powerful social media is. And that's something that I've always looked into or whatever.
Gift and a curse.
It's crazy because, like, people don't take advantage of it. And if they do, I'm sorry, but like if you're sitting there, if you post a song and you share it once on your timeline, you expect it to blow up. It's not gonna happen. Yeah. And if it does, like, then you're lucky. You're one of those lucky people. It better be a really catchy song or something like that.
You gotta have some type of controversy to it. That's the sad part. You gotta have something negative attached.
Yep. And
to it. I bet if Alton Sterling incident, rest in peace to that man. I bet if him and that cop were playing rock, paper, scissors, that video wouldn't went everywhere.
Nope.
Because that man got killed, everybody seen that shit.
Yep,
you know what I'm saying? It's videos of white cops saving black people's lives. Those videos ain't getting shared everywhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? So negativity is the push of...
Is everything.
Negative always overshadows positivity.
And that's
entertaining, and that's America. Because if you think about it, what do we love to see?
Straight
fights, violence,
and that's it.
Hell, keep it 100. Star Spangled Banner. That's a war song.
That's what I'm saying.
If you think about that song, that's a
war song. It's promoting straight violence.
It's promoting violence. We sing violence every morning. We pledge allegiance to violence. People don't catch it. If you take a step back from your world and look at the bright side, America is built on bullying, and war, and fighting over resources,
and it continues to grow. That's what a lot of people, and that's the bad thing about social media, because it continues to promote some of these things. Like if you listen to some of these rappers, like I've listened to some songs, and it's like I beat this bitch ass. Like it's a dude talking about beating a woman's ass. Like when is that cool? When is it cool to cheat? When is it cool to do all that stuff? For me, I try to limit myself to whatever I listen to. I'll listen to it or whatever, or I'll watch it. But like for me, you have to keep true to yourself and make yourself. Don't follow. You have to be a leader, and that's something we all learned in kindergarten. Like, but a lot of people in Peoria, they follow others. And that's one crazy thing. You can sit here and listen to all these songs because someone started off saying, "I like Zans." Next thing you know, the whole Peoria community is doing Xanax. I went to like 2 parties last week or whatever, and half the party was Xanned out. They didn't even know what they was talking about, bro. And I'm like, at the 4th of July or the 3rd over at Glen Oak, I was sitting there trying to do business with somebody, and they're like, "What we talking about again, bro?" I'm like, "Damn, you must be high as hell."
Anything happening at Glen Oak?
Huh?
Anything happening at Glen Oak?
Hella fights, bro. Just hella fights. Just being stupid.
I don't go there. I ain't taking my son.
I go down to the white people. I go down that hill and just chill right there, watching by the symphony, bro. Cause I ain't got time for that.
And if you notice, if people got to pay attention to that. Where are the white people?
Right.
In that gated area, ain't fucking with none of us.
Right.
And you know, when them fireworks is over, you know where the white people at? They sitting down right there still.
Exactly, waiting.
And what are all the black people doing? We outside. We're segregated at Glen Oak. They don't even realize it.
Exactly.
Them cops walking around on them horses.
Yep.
They not in there.
Exactly. And a lot of people don't see it, bro. A lot of people don't get it. Up by that playground is where everyone hangs out during those fireworks.
White people ain't messing with us, man.
You don't see anybody, like, that's the crazy thing. And a lot of people overlook it. And I seen a 12-year-old sit there and argue with the cop because he had his hand in his pocket. And I'm pretty sure just because he saw on social media or something, I don't know. I don't want to get into it or whatever. But he ended up pushing the cop and walked off and thinking that everything would be okay. You can't, like, to me, that's not, like, you can't.
The 12-year-old did?
The 12-year-old was in his pockets, and the cop said, "Please take your hands out." He was very polite. He didn't take his hands out, so he tried grabbing his hand. Just, you know, I literally witnessed this. And he pushed the cop as hard as he could and walked off and didn't expect anything to happen. So when the cop came back, he tried, like, basically punching him, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, the cop put him on his ass.
Basically, and it was a black cop. It was a black cop, black kid.
And what did everybody else do?
They just watched. And some people got mad. A lot of people got mad. They're like, that boy didn't do anything. That boy didn't do anything, blah, blah, blah. But, like, for me, like, I'm not anti-anything. But if you really look at it in a real perspective, the kid pushed the shit out of the cop, bro.
Yeah. I ain't anti-nothing either. I know it's just what's right and what's wrong. It's a lot of fucked up shit going on. Cops killing black people is not an epidemic. It is fucked up. It's happening more often, but black killing blacks is an epidemic.
Exactly.
That's the true genocide. And it's like, black people, if we don't value ourselves, the cops aren't going to value us. We kill each other, so then the cops is like, you know what? Let me pop 2 on the side off.
Right, and it
won't hurt nobody. They just killed 70 people during Labor Day weekend.
Yep. And Chicago had like 82 people shot.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and pop 2. What they gonna notice? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to jail. I'll get administrative leave. Still get paid.
Man,
you know, probably get paid time and a half.
I don't know. This topic would go on forever, bro.
Yeah, I don't like fool with Glen Oak.
As much as I sit out, I feel like there's like no right or wrong. Like this.
No, we don't know the answers.
Exactly.
You know
Nobody does. And it's just
Did you see what happened yesterday with the Dallas cops?
Yep.
Yeah. That may be the answer.
Right.
Killing them and then it's like now cops just got another reason to be on guard. Like,
exactly.
Hey,
now it's gonna come back tenfold on us, which means tenfold on them, and then it just becomes a loop, and it keeps growing, and then.
Yep. And it doesn't really make sense.
No. So. We got a little further off topic, but you know.
But what do you think your main goal is, as of right now?
The main goal
with Solo Vision.
The goal for Solo Vision is to continue, like, to help it grow completely, because looking back, probably about 2 years, I've grown a lot, and like it could be minimum, it could be maximum. I've done several different things besides that are on the channel. I've worked with some videographers, other videographers I did collaborations with that I didn't get the credit for or whatever, but I might have met this celebrity or that celebrity and worked with them, and a lot of people don't understand like what kind of connects that I have or whatever, or behind the scenes people have, and like as a goal or whatever, I want to help it grow completely, because I see it growing now. A lot of people, I didn't even know so many people knew about the company that much, and it's just like I've had little kids come like inbox me or whatever, and they're like, hey, I'm starting out doing videos, I look up to you, I do this, I do that, and like for me that's like what
here.
like
I had a 16-year-old kid here yesterday. I'm a mentor him, show him the ropes.
That's what I'm saying. Like I was sitting there, I was like, whoa, and this was like a few weeks ago, and then every other day I'm getting these messages and emails, and it's like, whoa, like this kid enjoys what I put out. He's trying to, and like it's like me looking up to Aze. You know what I'm saying? Aze Productions. And the crazy thing is I wouldn't have thought that 2 years ago I would have made something like that. But here in a couple weeks or a month or so, I'm going up there to work with him. Like that's crazy, and that's a plug that I have for my brother. And like it's crazy because it's just like, I don't know, anything is possible, and that's something that I've learned, because I never thought that half the stuff that's ever came to me or happened to me would ever happen, and it's happened. That's the crazy thing, bro. Yeah. But I think the sky's the limit with it, bro.
Right, that's it. Who's an artist you want to work with the most?
That list goes on, bro. Are we talking local? Or are we just talking?
We just talking in general.
Alright, if we're talking local, well, not really local because they're kind of on a global scale. But like, I really want to work with FGE, because I feel like the mindsets of everybody should, like, we would understand each other, and I just feel like FGE would be a good to work with. Tally is someone that I definitely want to work with out of that group.
Is he from Peoria?
Yeah, I believe so. So Tally's definitely somebody I want to work with. And then that's I guess a local scale from Peoria or whatever. Now on a broader scale, for sure, before I die or he dies, Kanye West. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen, because
do this.
I don't even know. I look up to him, man.
I think you would learn a lot from Kanye. I just don't know what the fuck he was doing with Famous. That's
what I'm saying.
I got it, but
at the same time,
all it was like,
he's a crazy guy, bro.
But that video was designed to make us look stupid.
Exactly.
Like, this is what y'all do all day. Y'all pay attention to celebrities. So since y'all pay attention to us, pay attention to us.
That's what I'm saying. He has
all that was.
Messages or whatever, and like, a lot of people look at him like he's arrogant, he's cocky. He is. He can be.
He said he's an asshole.
That's what I'm saying. But if you really look at some of the messages or whatever, like that he has to provide or whatever, it's some of it's like, whoa,
what genius isn't crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
it's like him that I want to work with for sure. G-Eazy, that's somebody I definitely want to work with because I've been watching him since before he started, before he was on the radio, when he was passing out mixtapes and all that extra stuff. And now he's grown to be something crazy. And like, whenever you watch journeys or whatever, you feel like you grow with that person. It's like,
yeah, that's how I feel about.
You have that type of thing.
D-Wade, man.
That's that's what I'm saying. So it's just why you looking like that, bro?
Cause I'm a Heat fan.
Oh man,
I'm a Wade fan.
Yeah,
first
for sure.
I ain't leaving Miami.
Chicago, he go.
I'm not leaving Miami, but
no?
I'm gonna have to get a Bulls jersey.
Damn.
I ain't wearing that shit ever though. I got a Wade fathead. That shit ain't never coming down.
Damn.
Ever. I ain't burning my Wade jersey.
Right. But yeah, you know, and the list goes on and on. I have a lot of people between local and global that I'm going to be working with for sure. I can't really say for sure now, but there are videos that are lined up between now and next year that are crazy. Like, that some people are going to look at me like, when did this happen? How did that happen? And I'm not the type to really talk and talk shit or whatever.
Never show your hand.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, a lot of the time, you know, yeah, I'll put out this video, and a lot of people are like, they'll catch me at Walmart, and I have some shorts, a pair of nice shoes, and a normal casual t-shirt, and they're like, oh, this dude's broke, or something like that. I'm not trying to flex or nothing like that, but I'm not. Maybe I'm saving up for a $10,000 camera that nobody in this world has, or something like that, or I'm getting a production together, or something like that, and a lot of people don't know how to budget their money, bro. And that's one crazy thing to me because they'll sit here.
All facts.
That for sure, bro, because they don't know how to budget themselves. How come I can sit here and make videos, get paid off the videos? I work a night or a 4 to 11 job, and then when I get paid from all those, I pay all my bills. I live alone. I pay my rent. I pay my bills, gas, spoil myself and my girlfriend. And I still have money left over. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything crazy or whatever, but some people that do all this extra stuff, they'll spend it on Xan, drugs, rent, maybe some shoes, some more clothes. Like, eventually you're gonna grow out those clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't get it, like how to limit themselves and budget themselves, and that's the main thing. And invest in yourself, bro. If that's one message that you get out of this, invest in yourself and follow what you believe in.
You don't have to buy the new J's every week.
That's what I'm saying.
You got $200. Them J's $180. Maybe you don't need to get
that's
those.
What I'm saying. A lot of people.
You're gonna be eating McDonald's.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna be living off of like ramen noodles or some shit. You don't get
paid for another 2 weeks.
That's what I'm.
Don't come for a week.
Exactly.
You're struck. You're gonna be asking grandma and mom.
Yeah. You finna be struck for real, bro.
So what everybody been waiting to talk about, because you said you were going to talk about it, was talk about the Peoria Cipher, and then if you got any details to close out, talk about the Peoria Awards.
All right. Well, so the Cipher, that's going to be a big deal, whether or not people believe it or not. So for the Peoria Cipher, the plan for it is to get about 30 people. That's the minimum that I'm planning on going with. So the whole entire cipher is going to be Peoria based. Peoria rappers. The beats will be produced by Peoria producers, and the videographer will be from Peoria, which is me, and then whoever else wants to join in. I'm all hands. It's pretty much anybody is available to rap on whatever they want, or come into the cipher, whatever they want. So, what we're going to do is have 30 people, 30 to 42 people. That way everybody has a chance to rap on the cipher and give out their talent and show off what they have, what kind of bars they have, whatever they want to put out.
Gotta be good. Please.
Even if you trash, go ahead and get on.
Because y'all getting killed.
Exactly. So look, So for all, and honestly, a lot of people got pissed off at that list that you made, bro.
Yeah.
So
we've been talking about it. You're right.
For a while, this cipher has been on my mind. I was gonna make it last year, never happened. A couple months ago, never happened until I seen the list, and then I was like, now's the best time because people are frustrated and mad as hell. So for all the people that didn't make the list, or even the people that did make the list, you're welcome to join in on the cipher. So anyways, it's going to be 30 to 42 people, and there's going to be 5 to 7 beats, depending on how many people sign up for it or whatever. Anybody's available to join as long as you get there in time or whatever. I don't know when I'm going to put out the sheet or whatever for people to sign up or online. But, I lost my... I'm trying to figure out, man, how to break this down to y'all so y'all understand. Stop messaging me, bro.
The big one is please be good. Please be good. Because y'all was mad about my list, or follow-ups list.
And this, yeah.
We will be coming for you guys as next on this cipher. We gonna rate. Matter of fact, follow-up podcast exclusive. We gonna rank each cipher from 1 to 5, or how many people was in the cipher. We gonna rank each one.
And this is gonna be a friendly competition.
We bringing you back for that episode.
All right, that's cool with me, bro. Right. It's gonna be a friendly competition for y'all. It's gonna be a way to exemplify what you guys have, and basically it'll show off what you guys have. Anyways, so 30 to 42 people, 5 to 7 beats, and what you're gonna have to do is send in your record, or you're gonna have to record on one of these tracks or whatever. So if you sign up for it, I'll send you the link to a random beat. You're gonna get a random beat. So when you get the random beat, you have to rap to it or whatever, record it, and you have to send in that song to me, to my email. Everything will be in the description very soon. So all these people that are gonna be sent in the songs or whatever, you're gonna be paired randomly. So you won't be like, it's just gonna be random people in the cipher. So the buy-in for it is going to be $10, and this is going to also eliminate those people that don't take this serious at all. So if you take your craft serious or whatever, then you're going to pay the $10 to get that minute and a half of fame shared, and like Peoria's going to be watching, the entire Peoria, people from whoever, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be shared around everywhere and promoted and sponsored and everything.
I will be there.
And a lot of people don't understand it, so...
In person. I'm going to watch all y'all in person. Every day.
So, in each cipher, basically, it's going to be Sunday. We're going to record something or something like that. Monday, we'll record something. Tuesday, whatever. It's going to be a whole week-long thing. So, if we record a video, then that next Sunday or Monday, we'll drop it. So, those 4 to 6 people that rapped on that one cipher, your video will come out the next week. And we'll drop it right there. That way everyone has those 6 people in mind. You know what I'm saying? So all eyes will be on you. So then the next day, we're going to go ahead and put out the next video. And the next day, and it continues and continues. So it's a whole week cipher-long thing.
Yeah, you're giving out straight content.
And this is very generous of me too, bro. A lot of people don't appreciate it because as a video guy, you know, it takes time to edit. It takes time to do all this extra stuff. For $10... That's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
getting a deal.
That's exactly, you can go up to any video person with good quality, and they're gonna be like, oh, you guys, Peoria wants a cipher. Everybody buys in starting at 100 on up, or that's for a low, like, you know what I'm saying, unknown people. If it was an AZ shooting this shit, it would be, you know, like $500, $1,000, maybe $2,000. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand. $10 is nothing. $10 is nothing. That is a meal. That is a gas. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit of gas.
$10 to go a long way with some McDonald's.
That's true, bro.
That's true. That's 2 Little Caesars pizzas.
That's true. $10. Yeah, $10 can get you some shit. But anyway, at the same time, like if you really take the craft serious or whatever, then this will interest you. I mean, if not, then it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
But we don't want to hear you.
Exactly. So this will basically eliminate those 100 people that have been inboxing me saying, bro, let me get in on the cipher. Let me get on the cipher or whatever. All right, cool. You got to pay the $10 and meet me at this spot when we shoot the video. Then we cool. And you're like, there we go. Boom.
And then what you got for the Peoria Awards to close up? If you got anything on that. If you ain't got nothing on that yet, it's all right. I'm pretty sure that's
A lot of people have been talking down on me about that. You'd be surprised. Huh? Yes, a lot of people have been talking down, saying that you can't pull this off and all this extra shit. I have screenshots or whatever.
What's up? You gonna make it happen?
Bro, the plan is to really make this happen, Rice. Bro. Brandon Rice would really make this happen. If me and Brandon did a collab, that would be dope. That would be dope as hell.
I don't know.
Now, for sure, though, it was my brother's idea, and I'm basically taking it and just rolling with it. So it's going to be something similar to like a VMAs or a BET Awards or something like that. And the venue will be in Peoria. I have one spot in mind. I can't share it yet. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out who's going to close out the show. And it's not... I want it to be all 100% Peoria based. That way everyone gets a time to show out and show their talent and everything like that. But I don't know who I want to close out the show yet, whether it's a celebrity or not. So if you guys have anybody in mind or whatever, please let me know. It's basically an award show, so like if there's one person that's like in mind, bro.
I think Peoria. Whole thing. First one, Peoria Awards. Mm-hmm. Just nobody but Peoria.
Dope.
And then after the first one,
it's gonna grow. Once the first show happens, I promise it will grow. And a lot of people, like, you'd be surprised how many. And the only person I can really look back on, two people I can look back on from Peoria for sure, is Montana of 300, because when he was here, nobody from Peoria was a fan, really. Like, they would always talk down. They would just be, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's trash or whatever. Now look at him. You know what I'm saying? Turning down label deals. The second person is my own brother, Polo Boy, because people will sit here and say, I remember I used to go to school, or we used to go to school together because he was I was a freshman, he was a junior. So we had 2 years together. And people would always talk down about him, about the khaki bounce, whether it's just his production or whatever it is. But look at him now, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the fact that he's getting flown out to LA and he's talking to Famous Degs, and like, these are just other people, you know, Famous Degs, Sean Kingston, Chris Brown, met Kanye or whatever. Yeah. These things, you know what I'm saying? These things, people don't, I don't know,
him
man.
Him too, and Passport Lewis.
Yeah, for sure, him too. And it's
and he's older than us, but you don't get on Sway out of nowhere. You know?
That's exactly, bro. A lot of people, I don't know, that's where the love or whatever, and I'm really trying to bring people together. That's really the goal.
You just named 3 Peoria Awards close out.
That's right true, there, bro. Right, that's true as hell, bro.
3 of them.
That's true as hell. Well, shit, one of them, I guess. People are gonna be mad as hell because if my brother were to ever close it out or something, man, you biased as hell. And that's one thing that I'm nervous for.
Shit. You see all the work you did put in
that's
there.
Exactly. And for me, bro, I watched him, you know what I'm saying? I lived with him. I lived with him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me think that way. You know what I'm saying? But I've witnessed what he's done. Some days he's in his cave, bro. 12 hours straight making beats. Nobody in Peoria does that I know of. I'm not bashing anybody. But, and then they get mad when they see, like, if you put the work in, you're going to get something back. Yep. And that is for sure, bro. So, like, stay motivated and do what you got to do. That's one thing that I'm trying to do. And I have been doing, actually. Like, everything happens for a reason, man. And it's just going to keep growing. But, yeah, bro.
We gonna be on the lookout for the updates on the Peoria Cipher.
Yeah, but it's gonna happen between. The plan is for next year. The Cipher is gonna come before this for sure. But next year around this time or a little bit earlier, the Peoria Awards will happen. So
we stay tuned on both of those
for sure. So there's the details on that on the awards are a little sketchy, but the Cipher for sure will happen. 30 to 42 people. Peoria-based rappers, everything like that. $10 get in or whatever, buy in, and
entry.
Yeah, entry. Entry. $10 entry, and we're just gonna rock out with that. So if you're interested, get at me on my email. It's asolovision.com or my dumb asolovision@gmail.com. You can message me, Jordan Hendricks, on Facebook, Twitter, asolovision. Instagram, same thing. So just let me
And
know.
the follow-up podcast, we definitely gonna critique y'all ciphers.
Oh yeah, for sure. So
we letting that be known now. And everybody that was coming at that list, we really gonna be on y'all. So y'all better be up there. Y'all better be up there trying to sound like motherfucking Tupac.
And trust me, bro, I've witnessed everybody who's talked shit or whatever, and some of these people, I'm like, I know for a fact that, you know what I'm saying, they didn't deserve to be on the list. So,
oh yeah, we know that. Like, some of the people who talk, they didn't even make it nowhere near being on the list. But
let's go ahead and throw you in the cipher. Let's see what you really have.
Yeah, put your money where your mouth is.
You know, and
where your bars at, whatever you want to say.
We finna rock with that, bro.
We definitely gonna be in tune for that, man. We appreciate you coming through today.
Oh yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me, bro.
It's Cojack with Jordan Hendricks, Solo Vision. We out. God bless.